Alright, David Can here with a question from the IB Question Bank in the style of what you find in your Hayes&Harris Math SL textbook in Chapter 8C.2. In this question, what we're going to do is we're going to try and solve this equation for x over this interval, 0 to 360 degrees, one complete circle, and we'll give our answer to the nearest equation, to the nearest degree. Now, at first, it might look like we're in trouble, because we have one equation and what looks like two variables, cosine of x and sine of x. But it's really only one variable, it's x. So what we need to do is we need to somehow eliminate the cosine and the sine to simplify this equation. So let's start with 3 cosine of x equals 5 sine of x. What I'm going to do is divide the 5 to the other side and divide the cosine to the other side to get cosine and sine together. This will give me 3/5 equals sine of x on cosine of x. Sine of x on cosine of x is tangent of x. That's rise over run. So I can say 3/5 equals tangent of x. That'll allow me to solve for x. 3/5 equals tangent of x. That looks a little more simple. That looks a little more familiar. That I know I can solve by saying x is the inverse tangent of 3/5. All right, that's something I can plug into my calculator to solve. This isn't one of the major angles, so we'll need our calculator to solve it. When we do that, it's going to tell us that the angle is 31 degrees if we set our calculator to degree mode. What it's not going to tell you is that there's actually two answers. It's only going to give you one, and it won't give you any warning that there's two. So what you need to do is you need to remember anytime you do an inverse operation like inverse tan, inverse sine, inverse cosine, you need to draw a unit circle. You need to draw a unit circle to verify that there aren't more answers that meet your criteria. So here's our unit circle. The slope is 3/5. So that's going to look something like that. That's our 31 degrees. But another line that has the same slope is this line over here. Both of these meet the criteria of having a slope of 3/5. It's the same slope all the way through. And both of them are between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. So both of these angles are solutions, and I need both. Now keep in mind that the question gave us a hint too, giving your answers to the nearest degree. It's implying there's more than one. So to solve this, for the second value, all I need to do is go 180 degrees and a little more. This little bit in here is also 31 degrees, so my answers are 31 degrees and 180 plus 31 degrees, or 211 degrees. So my answers are 31 degrees and 211 degrees.